once again, timepieces and timekeepers. This is Time Prince Chronos back in the Mega 13 game Archipelago randomizer, back in Dark Souls. Now, the reason we're back in Dark Souls is because I'm actually almost done with Dark Souls. There's one medium-sized area and two small areas that I can go explore. Once those areas are done, I'm actually Burger Kinged until I find three potentially different items. That being the small doll, the bowl that you put in Lothric Castle, or the item used to progress Painted World of Ariandel, because I'm pretty sure you need one, but I cannot for the life of me remember what it's actually called. But the reason why we're starting in the keep right now is there is one item in the store that I wanted to go grab that was exactly 8,000 souls. And I think it will actually have the potential to help me out. And I kind of discounted it until I was looking back. It's this. Unlimited shivs that scale off of strength at B. I'm gonna buy the unlimited shivs. Now, I'm not aimed at anybody, so let's try this out. So those go off of my MP. Okay, that's fine. I can't cast anything right now, so that is a resource. My MP is a resource that I can now potentially use for something completely different. So I'm going to go into Farron Keep, finally. Everything's really bad at murdering me. Oh. Anything else? Anything else? I got 2,000 souls. I got 1,400 souls just from doing that. Now there's extra loot down here too. No, no, no. Keep dodging. Just pick this up. Sonic emblem. Run. Not too hopeful, but run. Mushroom. 10 coins. Actually, no. 10 coins in Paper Mario actually goes a lot further than like 10 rings or and anything else. Why are you everywhere? That was close. He's still going to be behind me, though. Pontiff's left eye. That is a ring. Or the dragon feet. I know that movement pattern is one of the ones that's stuck to the dragon's foot. Chuckle bean. There's so many chuckle beans. Hollow Nest Seal. He knows I'm here. Firestorm. Pyromancy. Maiden Skirt. Skirt of Prayer. And Timeline of the Bruise gets another mushroom. That's a gargoyle. Oh no, this room's normally filled with like 10 slugs. They're all different things now. Alright. What are you? What are you? What are you? What are you? Oh, you're a Raven Knight. Okay, I know how to fight you. The issue comes into play when I have to fight everything else, too. I'm just gonna run in and grab the item. That's not an option. He's above me, isn't he? Okay, I was super close to the other bonfire. I think it is, yeah, right there, that ramp up. And Caressing Tears. I don't remember what that one does at all, to be honest. That Archtitanite. The skeleton from somewhere in the map found me. 10 coins to Paper Mario. Moss fruit. Okay. 100 time shards for the Ninja Timeline. Fang armor. Dragon head shield. Nice. At least everything from the Ring City gives lots of souls. Cestus. Tracker now. Large soul of a nameless soldier. Not the worst thing. Ooh, Artifact of the Wild. That's actually a massive, major progression item. That's amazing. I like that. And a Hoobine. Cathedral Knight armor. Always with the Cathedral Knight armor. Paper. What died? What just died? Game. Thank you. Something died underneath me. And it gave me the black key for the black chest for the boat. I am not safe. It's just soup and Seamoth fragment. Oh, Seamoth fragment. The items being Chuckle Bean and the big one all the way back here. God, dang it, I forgot how much blood loss shoots pain into you. And all of this hard work is for Chuckle Bean, Geochess, Golden Cog, and the Earthquake badge. And the big old boy, who has very much noticed me. Okay. Onigiri and Ubadachi. Well, you learn something new every day, I guess. There we go. 5,500. Now I can check out everything he had. Rejuvenative Spirit from Ninja. More ninja stuff, some time shards. Chuckle Bean, Magma Stone. That's gonna be really good in Terraria for a melee build, actually. Prime Blue Moss Clump. Night Slayer's Ring. Means in the swamp there are only 3 more places to check. My suffering is almost over. Hi, Mushroom Dude. Cyclops Hole Fragment. I think the Cyclops is just gonna be found in the swamp. Just in the swamp. This is gonna hurt. Okay, okay. Yeah, and then he punches me with the shield and then I die instantly. That makes sense. Okay, got him. All for a Chuckle Bean. Now for the enemy that I have a harder time with, frankly. You know him. It's definitely him. He's gonna creep forward, then he's gonna jump. Right about now. No. Artsy Timeline Select. Is that color select? Oh, if that's color select, that's big then. That's big if that's color select. Ordained Dress. Oh, after beating both of them. Let's hurt some things. The only bosses I've never beaten in Dark Souls 2 is the Fume Knight. And now, having seen this, I like to believe it is the sword, not the knight. Yeah, no, this is definitely gonna work. This is definitely gonna work. Golden Cog. Secret Ball, great heal. Hi, big doggo. Rush Titanite Shard. Thanks for the gift, big doggo. Well, this is easy to cheese. Bro Timeline, Ultra Shroom. Boobine. Chuckle Bean. Oh, Master's Glory. That would be helpful if I had any nail arts whatsoever. Chuckle Bean. No. Divine Blessing. Wolf Knight Helm. So it's a bricklayer. And another Chuckle Bean. Chuckle Beans will eventually become useful. I'm positive they will. Hollow Nest Seal. Okay. We have name of Soul of a Nameless Soldier. What these are. Dark Drift. And Large Titanite Shard. Sonic Timeline. Emblor. Genesis Ring. Okay. Watcher Knights has been replaced with a Gundyr. Oh, I'm not worried. Okay. I need to know which Gundyr this is, though. Yeah, there's no way this isn't Champion Gundyr. I mean, I suppose I'll find out when I get him to half. No, this is Champion. That's a little bit worse for me. Yeah, I should have known it was Champion Gundyr by the fact that he still has, like, the little golden tags. Ow. Oh, it flicks rocks at you. Huh. Okay. That a raspberry and a star piece. I'm starting to become a believer in the ultra great sword. That didn't feel like a fight. That just felt like a test of patience for me to hit him again. Dragon Slayer Great Axe. Will this hit me? Nah, I'm good. Fire, Thunder, Egg. Soul of an Unknown Traveler. Crescent Moon Sword. Eris's hat. Thank you. This thing eats my stamina, but I also get what I pay for with it, so... I can just choose to say... How did you do that? Hollow Knight. Geochest from the Weaver's Den. What is shooting at me? Two Bean. Missile expansion. Hello, homeless person. I have now given you a home. Welcome to the catacombs. Silver Rupee. There's a lot of stuff. Artsy color palette. Excellent. Here, get Havel's legs. But this is normally, I believe, a bone shard. Ooh, second crystal heart for Celeste. That's excellent. Law, high skeleton, legging of thorns. Ow. Does so much damage. Get to a crystal lizard? Buddy. Sorry, but you're made of loot drop. King's Idol. Definitely enough money to be worth murdering the small. Executioner's Helm. That is awfully ironic considering who is directly beneath us right now. And right here. Chuckle Bean for me. Crystal Sage Staff +2. No. No. And extra no with ketchup. Alright, that gives me Mobile Vehicle Bay. I don't know if I have the Sea Moth. Hey, look, a Chuckle Bean. Boss is right through here, and I don't know what he is. It might just be High Lord Wolnir due to the specifics of how his fight works. But it might not. That is not High Lord Wolnir. That's such an intimidating power move. What is that? Who is that? He shouldn't wake up until I touch this, though, so... Oh, Lorien. Heavy gem. Actually, this should be fine. I know how to fight Lorien. I know how to die to Lorien, too. Yeah, he can throw hands, but without his brother casting, it's literally just the same fight. It's just the same fight. I can win this in like a try or two. I just need to get used to the swing speed of the Ultra Greatsword now. And he just vanishes instantly. Okay. Soul of a Nameless Soldier. And it's a Crystal Lizard. Yeah, these things don't know how to handle the Ultra Greatsword. Okay. That's a Life Shroom. And that's also the only thing you can get in Irithyll of the Boreal Valley. So, I am going to go back inside the catacombs and head down, down, down to Smoldering Lake. Wow, that was an easy mimic. Hunter's Ring. I think he might be worse than a giant fireboy. They can hit each other. That is the perfect way that should have ended. Star Piece! Sellsword Gauntlet. Probably this. Palette color. Funny thing is, a Smoldering Lake is an entire area past the boss arena, which means I can actually look in there and see what it's supposed to be. Bellowing Dragon Crest Ring. And Lifeblood Core. There's also the giant, and the giant ballista up there that will try and shoot me. Fire Whip. Luckily, it has plenty of reload time. Crystal Heart number 10. There's almost nowhere in this entire level that it can't shoot you either, so... Dragon Scale Waistcloth. That sounds cool. Ow. Beanstone number 6 and 5 rings. Dung Pie. Large Titanite. And more Large Titanite. Philip Coupon. Sacred Oath. Where's the fog? What is it? Old Demon Cinder. This is where you went after the last randomizer! I understand now! I sent you straight to heck. I forgot how acrobatic he was. I got way too much practice fighting you at the end of the last rando. But that means that even if I have trouble here, and he does have the second phase, and I really start struggling... Yeah, he has the second phase. He has the second phase. At least this means that he is not mandatory. He is not progression. Please. No. It's my buddy! The explosion, yep. Oh. Okay. Kukulus is gone. No. That is for the 2.5 hours it took to beat you on the first rando. First tried it. Profaned coal. That's not the worst thing ever, you know? That's not. What's causing all the fire? He's murderable? Yes. I mean, my Ring of the Evil Eye 3 is making it where I can afford a little bit of mistakes, but not many. Super Mushroom. That was a Lothric Knight hanging from the ceiling. Destin Coat. One more. Bilby. Okay. Apple's Cake. I'm just going to include that in the video because I've never seen that happen. I actually died after interacting with the bonfire. Tank badge. An emblem. But there's also a fake wall. Additional color palette. Oh, raspberry. Ring of Favor. I forget what the Ring of Favor does. Except make people owe you things. The NPC invaders aren't as bad when you have a cinder block on a stick. My thanks emote, depth timeline, large room, ember, and human pine resin. And that was actually the check I was missing. Sorry, tiny baby. I needed those gloves, apparently. Bye. Back here, little guy. You're made of loot, I'm sorry. Made of moss. Hi, you. I'm sorry, but I cannot let you hurt Henri. No. No. Just rest. Just rest, little knight. Isla Staff. Didn't know you were a mage. Large Titanite. Post Morning Wood. Firebomb. As much as I don't want to do this, there are checks that I can do. Raspberry. Things. Henri Straight Sword. Oh no! Oh! Heck. Fire Thunder Egg. Just a Hoobine. Okay. All of that for an emblem. That's a lot of checks. Speaking of 100 rings. No. No. Oh, gosh, 6,000? That was easier. Oh. Hi, big boy. Large Titanite shard, another 5,000 souls. Invincibility. What I could have used. Oh, okay. Piercing blow from paper and the syrup. Large Titanite shard. A thunder rage. Crystal magic weapon. Homeward. Okay. Missile expansion. Good. No complaints about a missile expansion from me, that's for sure. In Artifact of World. Excellent. I love seeing an artifact that I would have missed if I didn't go to the Painted World of Ariandel. Oh no. Oh gosh, this is just a sheer cliff. Twinkling Titanite. Ooh. Black Firebomb. Large Titanite shard. Was that the check? That was the check. Okay. I don't even understand what happened there. Ah. Post Stormweaver. Oh dear. Okay. Lap's Helm. Need help. Missile expansion. Thanks. Nope. Nope. Sorry, little dude, you're made of loot. Follower's Torch. Chuckle Bean. Another Chuckle Bean. Heavy Bolt. Who Bean. Oh, that's Vort. I know that guy, that's Vort. Hey, Vort. Hey, Vort. How are you, buddy? I know how to fight you. Ow. Okay, he hurts a little bit more than normal. Ow. I never knew he stabbed you with the club. Doesn't matter how much damage he does. Doesn't matter how much the music swells. At the end of the day, it's still Fort. Still Fort. Champion's Bones. And an emblem. Firelink Greatsword. Wee! Come on, Fumi, we're going sledding! The peasants want to see us! Ooh, another Twinkling Titanite. Each piece of Twinkling Titanite gets us closer. No! Little Goblin! Chuckle Bean for me. Enough about that, yellow rat. Dragon Slayer helm. Herald helm. Oh, sorry, Harold, I stole your helm. This must be Harold. Bye, Harold. My charges have escalated from theft to murder. I am now on the run from the police. Farron dart. Okay, fair enough. Yeah! Item. Paper timeline, fire flower. What did I say about getting too many items and having to ditch some? I'm running out of space. Never mind, that was worth it. Every time this area loads, it gets me 4,800 souls. Oh, I know where I'm taking these. Nuts. For to here. And get an extra life, apparently. Okay, next item. Brass leggings. Oh, I'm sorry. I know. I'm sorry. You're upset. You're upset that I killed your little one. Chuckle bean, let's go, another bean. Soul of the Rotted Greatwood, Crystal Heart, or Hollow Knight's Crystal Heart, Moonlight Greatsword +3, and Human Pine Resin. Hey, Carlos Trousers, I'm gonna leave with you, before I die with you. Smells gloves. Power Punch. Short sword. And this is Super Mushroom for the bros. Ooh Bean. Twinkling Titanite. It was his last stand, and Paper Mario's apparently too, and throwing knives. Cannot proceed to Irithyll. Cannot proceed in this area. And I cannot proceed into the castle, which means, ladies and gentlemen, we have finally reached it. We have finally found it. Dark Souls 3 is now Burger Kinged. I cannot collect anything else. With that, I will see you over in the next game. Alrighty. We are back in Paper Mario and the 1,000-Year Door. And we are good to go. We got 98 coins and a full inventory. Somehow we didn't go over. So that's great. And according to the item tracker, we can actually get half of Chapter 2, most of Chapter 3, and half of Chapter 4. So, to make sense of everything, we're going to start with Chapter 4. Luckily, we have our handy-dandy return pipe that we can just use to go straight home. Hi, Bobberies. Check time! I need to actually move this over so I can see what that was. That was the Arbalest. Which I can't remember what that is. I'm pretty sure it's a crossbow. AP item, Whispering Root, for Hollow Knight. Back here, Attack FXG. At least we know what it is finally. And that check finally clears out the entirety of East Rogueport. I don't know. I'm tempted to use a hint. I'm at the point where I'm almost at a hint. I'm not sure what to hint. Because the letter prevents Bobbery from being used at all for Chapter 4. Or Chapter 5. That's a big problem. Because that's an entire chapter. But Post-Goblin Army is in the Excess Express. Which I can reach the station for Excess Express right now. I just need the ticket. That is the only thing, is I need the ticket. But instead of the letter that his wife left him, we get an Archipelago item. Which is a piece of art sent to Wind Waker. Which is... Wait, so the letter The letter Bobbery, a sailor, his wife left him a letter, a piece of her heart. We have sent a piece of heart to Wind Waker, to another sailor. Oddly poetic. Consolation prize is 2 Titanite scales. But due to the enemy levels not scaling to Archipelago, I will need to do this slow and simple, so I'm going to go back to Rogueport's sewers, get a few more checks there now, and head on over to Chapter 2, because we can do a massive chunk of Chapter 2. The Flurry cutscene, where he gets assaulted by a large cloud lady. That is a vessel fragment to Hollow Knight. Bonus ring. Interesting. What is this? Okay. Pit of 100 Trials entrance. There's an item. Right here. Yes, okay, emblem. Okay, I was really worried. It's like, please don't make me fight Pit of 100 Trials for a single item check. Casual slacks to the bros timeline. Excellent. It made him, frankly. I don't think that's normal. Ah, there it is. Eggman's Mystic Melody! Ooh, that's good though. Eggman Mystic Melody is good. Look, an AP item. Abyssal expansion. Salubra's Blessing. Ain't that a trip? Emblem. Storage key 1 in the Glitz Pit. Oh, that'll be excellent when I go over there again. Which is going to be right after I go to this area. Post Eye of Cthulhu! Finally a post-boss state that I can actually make use of. Thank you. Wind God's Aria, still don't have the Wind Waker. It's gonna turn into this again. What are you? Golden Cog. Ding, emblem. Yep, there it is. Chuckle Bean, it is all the beans for me. Bilby from Rex Marks the Spot. She is. Serendipitous bodies. That's such an interesting thing that happened, and I think Punio's broken. Hey, gimme. The Wind Tingle statue. Wait. Why is the Wind Tingle statue in Flurry's room? The Wind Spirit. I don't want to know what Flurry is tingling her wind with in here. The item placements have been rather awkwardly accurate twice this. Yeah, I haven't seen a single Crystal Heart anywhere in any game. I just realized that. I haven't seen or heard any of them. Not a single one. The Shine Sprite. No, that's not Flurry's necklace. That's the Shine Sprite little one. Okay. All of Chapter 2's first half is done. Oh, wait, hold on. Ah! Huh. Yep. Power down, defense up, P. Interesting, I never knew that was there. AP item, Air Thunder Egg. There it is. Yep. Titanite Shards. Love you too, Dark Souls. Love you too. Energy Tank. An entire energy tank. Raspberry. I'm pretty sure raspberries are like not useful strawberries. AP item. Fire Thunder Egg. Post-Lunatic Cultist. Isn't Post-Lunatic Cultist the Lunar Pillars? How did I know? Aggressive Canvas Height. Fury of the Fallen. And another energy tank. Ooh. Okay. This should be where the key is, which is Bountiful Sunlight, Miracle, and the Wolf Ring. Exterior Grow Bed. If we do have to go to Subnautica, I'm going to need that. Power Thistle is a progression item. Emblem, Rainbow Rupee, I don't need that till I get a bigger wallet. Tower of the Gods, small key. I definitely need that. Dog. Which is the Sarge badge. Yeah, okay. Okay, that was just an ember. That was just an ember. And Triforce Shard number 8. Grubba, you had a piece of the Triforce in your office. Bad Grubba. Bad, evil Grubba. Flurry in order to get here. Actually, Flurry is useful on how to get 3 different chapters. 2, 3, and 4 are locked behind Flurry, and I have points because I forgot that I hinted that. So hint, Flurry. Okay. Okay. I forgot that was an item drop. I genuinely forgot that was an item drop. I'll see you over in Dark Souls. I could have had Flurry so much earlier. Oh, hi, Arbalest. Arbalest plus 8 or plus 4? Jeez. I'm going to show you where Flurry was, and then we're going to be right back into Paper Mario. Like, immediately back into Paper Mario. We're still going to do Chapter 3, because without the Super Boots, we can't really finish Chapter 2. Him. That's Flurry. She's a little grumpier in this timeline. Flurry. Don't worry, Flurry. Me and Fumi rescued you. It was mainly Fumi, though. And we're back. This time with a little extra wind behind our sails. We actually have Flurry. And with that, there are quite a few more extra item checks that we can go and get with 0 effort, basically. Flurry. I know you're literally a cloud, but okay, just keep defying physics. Okay. And item, star piece. That's not a key. Flurry, do you need glasses along with your necklace? Bean, as expected. I miss old Paper Mario where they did fun, goofy stuff like that just for the sake of it. Soul Greatsword. Titanite Shard. So, I guess I'll see you when anything exciting happens. I just want to point out how all these fights go. Punio's in the audience or in the battle, and when you have Koops, maxed out, where don't use your jump. Okay, I'm not going to be using Mario. This is what Koops do. He does 5 damage, and they have 1 defense, and less than 4 health. This is every fight so far. Alright, we are at the scripted loss fight that you're supposed to lose until you have Yoshi, except for the fact that I have Yoshi. So this won't be a scripted loss. I'm very curious to see if the game just lets you win on the first try. Bye. And that's the big leagues. What do I name a Yoshi? I'm going to name him Ignis. Only one person will understand why. Emit force. He has hatched from the egg with force and vigor. Emit force, hatch the Yoshi. And now there are 2 of him. Oh, it was behind it all. 20 rings. Oh, I can just beat up to Rockhawk. I can beat Rockhawk with no issue. Alright, I guess I'm gonna beat the rest of Chapter 3. I just can't fight the final boss. Okay, I have beaten Rockhawk, which means I get the Champion's Belt, whatever that check is. Now is when I get the AP item belt, which I get to know what that is as soon as the cutscene's over. I have to go to the special room. Ah, Wayward Compass. That was literally one of the most useless charms I could have possibly gotten from such a hard fight. But you know what? At least now I can go back and I can go into Chapter 2 and do most of that tree. Most of it. 254 coins. I dare say that's a stupid amount of coins. And inside is Magic Firefly. Okay, the Power Rush. Strawberry. I have 91. No, there are not 101. There are in fact 91. I'm missing 10. This man will experience blunt force trauma via a toddler. X-ray visor. That's big. Aggressive color depth for red. And Wolnir's Holy Sword. There's a shine box right here. Aggressive power beam. That is super missiles. Or at least the charge beam. Shade Soul. Ding. And progressive sword! Progressive sword! Progressive sword to Wind Waker. There it is, right there. That's the Burger King being freed, right there. Because a sword in Wind Waker will let me do so many of the watchtowers, of dungeons, of anything that I need to do. There. Between that and the treasure charts that I have. Of course, it comes down to the darn treasure charts as well. Ding. AP item. Which is a silver rupee. Completely wasted, but oh well. Here, for instance. And right there, for instance. Are an emblem. Oh, bounced off them over here. Kyanite. Kyanite, okay. We have Chuckle Bean, Painting Guardian Waithcloth, Lurian. Might as well. Strange Sack upgrade. Slave Knight Hood. I have enough coins, I might as well buy the Power Plus just for myself. You can buy it repeatedly. Okay, that's gonna get broken. Absolutely a little broken. Large soul of a deserted corpse. Alright, and that door is locked, which means we move over to Chapter 4 for the final checks. Item. Spike pouch. An actual shine spray. I could level someone else up. Item. 1-up super to the bros. Is a chuckle bean. That's hilarious. He's literally just practicing what he wants to say when I show up. Oh, okay. Oh, it's the Yoshi Koopa. Power plus. Okay. Large soul of a deserted corpse. Okay. Alright. Moment of truth. Hint. Old letter. It's at Subnautica. It's at the Degassi Sea Base in the deep Grand Reef. Why is that so fitting? That the letter that Bob Murray's wife wrote to him while he was out to sea got lost in the planet-sized sea? Why is that so fitting? Why is it so poetic? Okay. Okay. That is all I can actually do for Thousand Year Door right now. Can't do anything else. Nothing else will work. So, I think it's time to head back to one ocean or another, as I consider the possibility of gathering an infinite amount of titanium and making a water tube go all the way down into the depths of the ocean just to go to that sea base. No, I'll get a sea moth. It'll be fine. I think the biggest thing though is I want to head back, now that I have the grappling hook, I want to head back to Wind Waker. I have a sword, I have a shield, and I have the grappling hook. Those three things by themselves is so many checks. But Wind Waker will have to wait, because that is all the time we have for this one, folks. If you liked the video, leave a like, leave a comment, don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you next timeline, where as you can see, that map has quite a few green squares on it.